want to talk to you a little bit about active language, or an interactive language adventure across Europe, but just for short, active language, is a European project we have been working on since last September. There are 17 of us from this school involved in the project, 2 teachers, Maria and me, and 15 students and former students of the school. And we are working together with students and teachers from another 5 countries. These countries are Croatia, Belgium, Latvia, here, Estonia, and Finland. So there are 17 of us, and with the teachers and students from these other 5 countries, it's over 60 of us working in the project. We can't introduce to you the participants today, because they are not here, they are in their countries. Not even the students working in the project have met them yet. We have met the teachers, but the students haven't met personally. So we would like to show you some pictures. This is all we have of them until now. This is the Belgian team from Namur. These are the Croatian teams. There are 2 teams in Croatia working from Dante, which is an adult education institution in a city called Rijeka, I think it was. It's a beautiful place. We are looking forward to visit it. These are the Estonian team from Rapla. The Finnish teams, there are 2 Finnish teams working from Uitisten. The Latvian team, and this is us. Well, I think only Carlos is missing, because you weren't here the day of the photo. So the objectives of the project are to learn about each other, countries, culture, and ways of life, to use English in real contexts. Because, well, obviously English is not the mother tongue of any of us, but is the only language we have in common. So we have no other language we can understand each other with. And also to improve our ICT skills, our information communication technology skills, because part of the project is about, which is what all of them are going to show you today. Part of the project is about creating and operating multimedia tasks to, you can come in, there are chairs up there. Well, part of the project is to do with information and communication technologies. So, what we've done so far, and I'll tell you very quickly because the important part of this is that they tell you about the great activities they have elaborated, is last September everything started, and we hosted a meeting for 10 teachers, 2 teachers from each country. This is all of us, except Maria that was taking the photo. We met here in Mieres, and we had work sessions. We worked a lot, as you can see, here in the school. We got to know each other. We also had some time, it was just 2 days, but we had time for sightseeing around, to have coffee. This is about campus, just outside. Have a nice dinner in Elaful, a nice lunch, and a nice dinner in Terrastil. So I think they had a good time. It was a good start. We also set up a Facebook group. This is a closed group just for the students and the teachers working in the project. There are 67 of us here, and this is the way in which the students have met one another. Here in this group, which is not visible for the world outside, just for us, we exchange pictures, we exchange information about our countries, about our lives, and we get to know one another. We also have a Facebook page. This is open for the world, so we can inform of all the news related to the project, and also a Twitter account for the same reason. And of course, we have a website. website. We have a website where we have uploaded all the information to do with the project, and most importantly, 30 activities elaborated by the students from the 6 countries. And the 7 activities elaborated by our students that Maria will tell you a little bit about.
As Arne mentioned before, the activities, the project consists of creating activities and traveling. And this idea of mixing language and technology is what they have done. They have created 7 fantastic activities using the internet, using computer and videos and photographs, which are really, really interesting. And the first one is Victor González García, who created a fantastic digital book, really, really skillful, very, very sophisticated, and it was really, really appreciated. It got top marks by students from other countries, and he's going to show it to you and explain how he decided to do it and why. Victor, up to you.
Said, I come here to talk about my book. This is my little project for grundtvig. It's a book with an ancient touch in which I put photos about Mieres or about culture, folk or foods of Asturias. Why a book? I thought a book was a good idea to show in an interactive form things about this place or our province, plus exercises to show it pleasantly. I thought a book, I thought the way that you can turn pages was good to give it a more realistic aspect. And why videos? The project had to include exercises that people can do in a few minutes, and it takes about 20 minutes to complete it all. Reading text could take more time than people have.
In the west of Europe, near.
So, including videos was a good idea to show chapters and exercises in a pleasurable form. And the results seems to be like. Thanks everybody for this time and all those who have been able to test it.
Unfortunately cannot be with us, and she created a fantastic presentation showing all aspects of Asturias, from the mountains to the beaches to the cities. She kind of created a presentation with text explaining as if you arrived into Asturias flying and you travel all around Asturias, and she showed pictures of everything possible, and she made a kind of funny thing about making statues talk. So the statues tell you about the cities, which is very, very good. So I really encourage you to have a look, and you will learn loads about Asturias. I learned loads about it when I was looking at it. And our next participants are Elena and Héctor Amato.
Hello everybody.
The aim of this project is to show to rest of the students of another countries the natural landscape surrounding Mieres, our town.
Mieres doesn't have any historical center or a big buildings. Mieres has a great industrial and miner past. However, Mieres is surrounded by mountains with a beautiful landscape. And inside the town you can see warm and small places where you can get an interesting work. At the same time, we thought that was a good idea that all show or write mythology, and we wanted that these characters to be organized through this particular tour around the traditions and street from Asturias. We think that these pleasant meets would show us Asturias and made the European students could be familiar with mites for them because, for example, the Cuélebre or their Cuélebre is very similar to the dragons from Central or North Europe.
And we try to do a funny and interesting presentation of our tradition and our way of life.
We want this project is very interesting for bring closer the cultures and pull down platitudes and erase borders, of course.
Thanks to the teachers' initiative, we think that it's possible to achieve this cultural union.
And at the same time, we want the English not only for improve our communication, but also as a tool for bring closer our nation and get a new friendship.
And thank you, and we sincerely hope that our touch will accomplish these objectives.
Thank you.